Hello, lovely people all around the world. I'm Victoria. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a pretty important video, I think. This one is going to be all about how this Neptune retrograde that's happening right now is affecting you, each of you. So I have three groups here, and before I even introduce them, I want to talk a bit about the Neptune retrograde. It started about a month ago, and it's going to continue until the start of December, I believe. And right now it's retrograde in Pisces, which makes it even stronger because usually it's regarded as the home planet of Pisces by the newer astrology. And Neptune is all about spirituality, dreams, about the arts, and like even mysteries. And being in Pisces and retrograde means that a lot of people are going to kind of start taking a step back in life and hopefully uncovering more about themselves, maybe becoming more open to spirituality, ascending more. This is a great time, I feel, for a lot of internal work. And the more you can work with this retrograde, the more you can catapult yourself to a better and better universe, I guess, higher and higher timeline. And yeah, that's why I thought I should make this video to help all of you see how it's going to be affecting you and maybe how you can work a bit with this and these energies. So anyway, what I wanted to do is I wanted to, instead of having crystals or anything, I wanted to introduce the first card of each of these groups and let you guys pick like that. So group 1 has the Hierophant. So let's bring him out a bit closer. The Hierophant. Group number 2 has the Chariot here. Very cute, all of them. And group number 3 has the 7 of Wands. So yeah, just take your time now, see which one draws you in the most. And several of these groups can call to you, and maybe even none of them. I mean, that's possible too. But it's possible that there's messages in there for you in each group. So just watch as much as you feel like you need to and take what resonates. Anyway, I'll give you some time and then I'll move on to group number 1. Hello, group 1. Let's see what's happening to you, how you're going to be affected during this. Ooh, and you have a reversal already. During this Neptune retrograde, how is it going to affect you? Let's see what the cards are saying here. You got the Hierophant, as you most likely know already. You got the reverse 7 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. Wow, a lot of swords, and with the Hierophant, quite interesting. I feel like this is definitely, like I was saying before, a time where you will be kind of forced to slow down. The universe, the energies, all of it is going to force you to think a lot, to slow down, and to start removing some of these things that are burdening you so much. And if you're right now feeling like a lot of physical things or other people and so on are burdening you, that is not true. And you'll soon find out that it's a lot of things within you yourself that are burdening you right now. I think you're going to learn all of that. Maybe there's going to be someone who can kind of help you or teach you, or this Hierophant will be you yourself starting to become more mature, growing during these next few months. I can see that with the reverse 7 of Swords, there's a lot. I mean, it feels like you have gone through a lot in your life. I mean, most people go through a lot. They have their own issues and trauma and so on. But yours are really going to start coming through now. And I feel like you're gonna feel the effect of them more. And you're gonna see how some of them are going to either just leave or they're gonna come up so much that you're gonna feel out of control. I feel like your thoughts are these next few months are gonna be so important, and they're gonna be either your best friend or your worst nightmare. And I feel like you guys have the potential to have them as your worst nightmare. Overthinking, over criticizing yourself, and maybe even having this kind of victim mentality, like everyone is against me, the universe is against me, is this even real? What is happening? What do I do? I'm so overwhelmed. But I can see an end to all of this, I can see an end to all of this here with the Ten of Swords. So by the end of this Neptune retrograde, like I said, this is going to be around the start of December 2023. I feel like you will be able to let go of all of these things and release. Though I do feel like I'm saying I feel like a lot. Maybe you'll be doing that a lot too. I feel like you are gonna have the chance to do that even now, but maybe it will take you some time. Maybe there's a lot that's, going on inside in you, and you just have to deal with a lot. I really feel like it won't be easy, because this is a lot of thinking. And it's gonna take a toll on you for sure. That's why you need to rest a lot. You need to relax, rest, and meditate, especially to try to somehow release all of these things. And I don't know, what I'm getting is looking up meditations from someone that is who is like this hierophant to you, who you learn from, and who you really resonate with, who's already been through all of this. Looking at meditations and videos from them and learning from them. Or if you have that in real life, even better. Obviously always better to connect someone with in real life, but a lot of times now in this age, we connect online. So yeah, that's what was coming through. Probably for a lot of you, it will be the one of the best ways to try to keep everything in check. Although I think there will be moments where it will be hard. It will be really hard. There's just going to be so much going on. But at the end, it's all going to be worth it, because you're going to realize you let go of so much and you released so much, and you're going to realize how also none of these things matter, and how you can really change your life. I'm really interested in the cards that you're going to get next. So let's get them out. So you got the Wisteria and the Asphodel. Interesting. With the Wisteria, I feel it's really coming through here to tell you that you are your own inner counsel, and maybe like I said, maybe there is someone out there that, that's online that can kind of help you with meditations, but ultimately you're the best person to give yourself advice. A lot of times it's trusting that inner part of you and going inward so that you can find all of the answers that you're seeking, because you are already this Hierophant, even though you might currently either look like this bunny or this dog here. And on the inside is this super, super intelligent and knowledgeable and, just higher vibrational being that knows exactly why you're here, knows exactly what to do, and what the best way to get through whatever you're going through is. So trust your inner voice. And with the Asphodel, you might get hit with a lot of nostalgia. Now that nostalgia can be good, as in being nostalgic for good moments, happy things, but it can bring up bad things too sometimes. And I feel like during this time, it will be important to follow whatever comes through. Whatever you're feeling nostalgic for is very important. It's there to somehow teach you a lesson. So if it's something bad, look back on it, look back on what happened and how you can learn from that, what you learned, and what you can learn right now even from that situation, and how you can let it go, obviously, and not feel so heavy and weighed down by it. And obviously, if it's a good thing, maybe if you're nostalgic about a particular place, food, whatever it is, maybe it's a good idea to go to that place, eat that food, or try to recreate it somehow, because it might bring in a certain type of energy into you that can help you. There's always a reason, a why. Always ask yourself when it comes up, whatever it is, why? Why are you coming up here? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Should I follow this? Should I not? And trust your inner guidance, like I said. The next card, healing is happening. Yes, I can definitely feel that for you guys. A lot of healing is happening, and is going to be happening throughout these next months. You're not broken, trust the process, and it's safe to soften. Exactly. Look at all of these cards. I mean, you might be thinking, oh, shit's gonna hit the fan. But that's when we trust. That's when we can really show how strong and how much we've grown by knowing that it's happening for a reason, and knowing that it's okay to let it happen. It's okay to try to learn from it. It's okay to just relax and, give ourselves some time as well. Give yourselves some time just to lay down, to relax if you're feeling overwhelmed. The next card we have here is open to abundance. Believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. So now is the time when you can open yourself up. I feel like a lot of people, they want things, they're trying to manifest things, but they don't actually believe that they deserve them. And I'm there too, It's not just you or someone else. I felt that too, and maybe I still do. But yeah, it's about changing your thought process, and that's why you're getting so many swords as well, because this is the time that you are able to completely shift your mindset and shift everything internal, especially when it comes to thoughts, beliefs, and a lot of learning can be done now as well. And part of that, I guess, is believing that you deserve something better, because I think you want something better, or you think you want something better, but you've kind of entrapped yourself in these situations where, they're keeping you in a way stuck sometimes, especially if you can find yourself going in some kind of cycle of negativity. It's you who's kind of keeping yourself there. By believing that you deserve to be in a better cycle, it's part of the way of getting out of it. I hope that all makes sense. And I feel like I want to say that no one is blaming you. I'm not blaming you for going through this. You shouldn't blame yourself. Obviously, I'm not blaming you. That's even weird to say, but you shouldn't blame yourself for putting yourself through these negative cycles. I feel like it's here so that you can learn. And the sooner you realize that it's all here to learn from, that it's all here so you can grow, and it's all here for you to learn and grow, the sooner you can get through all of this. The next card we have here is Cocoon of White Light. Rest in perfect love and understand oneness. But also maybe resting in perfect one, trying to do that. The video that came out right before this was Blue Avian Starseed message, and maybe you guys might benefit from watching that. I don't know why this is coming through. I usually don't say things like this. If you watch my videos, you know. But I feel like there were similar messages about these kind of things there. So if you haven't seen it, then maybe I'll try to insert it here somewhere so you can go and watch that too. But trying to understand oneness, and why it reminded me of that video especially is connecting to source and connecting to oneness and to a higher power. That's what will also help you achieve and achieve things that you want and get through these hard times. And this is also a good meditation to do, imagining that you are being, enveloped by this cocoon of white light, and you're soaking in the love, the energy of source. And in that way, by soaking all of that, you're understanding more of oneness, of love. Especially if you can relax and let all the other things go. If you're having trouble relaxing, then that will probably make your process slower. The next card we have here is Fall into My Arms, Surrender and Holding the Opposite Extremes of Life. It's funny that it's coming out right next to this Healing is Happening card that happened completely by accident. Because it really reminds me of it. You need to know that whatever is happening, it's not you that's the problem. You're not broken. It's not even the other person. I mean, it's happening for a reason. There's extremes to life for a reason. And I don't know, it's so important to surrender and to trust what's happening, to trust the process. That actually everything is happening for your own good. And it's gonna take you, the more that you can relax into it. And I was saying before, maybe if you can't relax, things will go slower. Yes, in your life too, the things you achieve, the people you meet, the beats you hit, they will be slow. It will be slower if you don't relax. If you're constantly on edge, thinking that the world is against you, it's gonna go slower. Healing is gonna go slower. Everything is gonna go slower. So the more you relax and open up, the better it can be. And just, I keep saying it, but just understand that it's happening for a reason. And we might not understand the reason. Maybe we will someday, or maybe we never will during our human life. And that's okay. Both of those are okay. And the Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency, and Make Your Life a Living Prayer. This is an interesting card coming through here. I feel like you maybe start to feel this card's energy more at the end of the retrograde. That's the message I'm getting right now. That the more that you open yourself up, the more that you start understanding more everything, why everything is happening, understanding oneness, understanding the universe more, understanding your life, like why things are happening like they are. It's gonna make you see everything in a different way and feel everything in a different way. And I'm being told to say this right now. There's something about at least once a day trying to see what you're consuming with all of your senses. Because we have several senses, not just one, We have taste, smell, sight, touch. There's another one. Which one is escaping me? I'm sure you guys know. I mean, yeah. Anyway, seeing what exactly you're consuming in that way, because what you eat is what you are, and what you listen to is what you are, what you'll become. I guess in that same way, what you touch can also influence you, and all the others What you smell, I guess. What you smell can also influence. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you smell bad things and if you yourself smell bad, then I'm guessing your life will not go as well as if you smelled better. You'll probably end up feeling bad for smelling bad. Um, anyway, I really feel like it's an exercise you can do that will help you stay more present and um, in a way devote yourself to a more spiritual way of living. Devote yourself to a better, I don't want to say to source. Yeah, to source. Devote yourself to source, to yourself. Because right now you're not devoted fully to yourself. You're not. You're in this kind of situation most likely. But when you're fully devoted to yourself and to oneness, to source, working for yourself, working for oneness, for source, for God, if you want to say God, that's when magic happens. That's when abundance comes. That's when everything that you need comes to you. Okay, let's get the last card out here. Garden of the Sun and Moon. The change you seek may be outside your comfort zone. Ask for the strength to help you move forward. So all of this is going to be really hard. And you don't need to do it alone. You can ask your friends, people around you in real life, but you can also ask the universe. Ask your higher self. Ask your guides. Whoever you want to ask. Ask for help. You are not alone in this. You don't have to be. Our spirit guides are there for a reason. Higher self, always there to help when we need help. You just need to ask for help and be open to receiving help. Not thinking, well, why would anyone help me? No one wants to help me. No one's ever helped me before. So no one will help me. If you're in that thought process, you're not going to get help. Anyway, this video has been so long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it this far, could you please leave in the comments sun and moon? I'm curious, whoever got this far. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know also what you thought about it in the comments. If you're already feeling these energies, are you excited for the future? And yeah, if you're interested in a personal reading, details about how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye! Hello, group 2. Let's see what's happening to you this retrograde, Neptune retrograde. So, you guys got the Chariot, you already know that, hopefully. 6 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Death, 5 of Cups, the Devil, and 10 of Wands. Ooh, you guys have so many cards. You have the most tarot cards out of all the groups. So there's a lot to talk about here. And my eyes are instantly being drawn to this Death card. So obviously there's going to be a big shift in you these next few months during this Neptune retrograde. And I can see that you are going to be letting go of this devil. Whatever this devil is to you, junk food, toxic people, negative mindset. I can see that whatever it is, it's weighing you down a lot, and there's a lot of it. There's a lot of negativity and a lot for you to let go. And don't worry, I think by the end of this, you will most likely be able to, you're definitely able to let go of all of this right now. I can really see that you're gonna be led there. It's like, I have this feeling that you guys are being taken care of. Kind of like these 2 little birds, like you're one of them. And the cat is actually your higher self. And I guess the universe, source, God, whoever you want to say it is. But yeah, kind of taking you for a ride, taking you through these things and helping you get to this kind of place where you can be far, far away from these troubles And I'm wondering now if some of you are gonna travel somewhere or just have some kind of change of environment or something that's gonna help you with that. Maybe for some of you it will be that. Um, and this change, whatever it is, could be a trip that you go on. It's really gonna help you shift a lot. But also you have to allow it to let you shift, by the way. It's not just you just go there and you shift. I feel like it has to be, like build a bridge from both sides. You have to work a bit on it too. There's a lot to do here with the Two of Pentacles. I think you're probably doing a lot during your, human life. You have a lot to do probably daily, but you really need to put in more time into this. And I can see that some of the things that you were doing, you're gonna probably stop doing because you're gonna realize there's no point in doing that anymore. If you're like scrolling for like an hour, or not even an hour, just 10 minutes scrolling on the internet, just mindlessly, you're gonna realize, ooh, I don't need to do this. I think I'm just gonna stop doing that. And then you'll realize how much time and energy you'll have that are freed up. But yeah, some kind of toxic behavior, toxic, negative, could be an environment, could be a person. It's gonna be different for all of you again. And I do feel like there are several things that are weighing you down. So there's a lot of letting go, but I really can see a door opening towards a new you. And I didn't even mention the chariot that you guys picked. I feel like this chariot is just you. Again, this is you, and you're on the right path. I think that's why the chariot is coming through here, to tell you that you took the right path even before this retrograde started. Even before it started, you took the right path. You made the right decision, and you're on the best, one of the best, probably highest timelines that you can be. And the way that things are gonna go, I feel like it's gonna leave you a much different person, a much lighter person. But I do see that the road might not be the easiest. Like I said, there's a lot to let go of. A lot that you're gonna realize, I don't resonate with that anymore. I don't resonate with this person anymore. And I feel like this heaviness here, this devil, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling. Some of you might even have some kind of negative entities around you at points, or have had that in the past. Or I don't know, I feel some kind of negative energy, entity, something somewhere around you that you're gonna start going away from, moving away from, because you're gonna realize that that's what's affecting you. Again, it's gonna be different for everyone what this is, but it's definitely there. But yeah, don't worry. Everything is gonna go right, I think. You're gonna be led the right path. So let's see what other cards you got here. Oh, you got the Lily of the Valley and the Willow. So with the Lily of the Valley, I also see another reason why the Chariot is coming through here. Confidence and courage. You are being told you need to be more bold. That's what I'm feeling though. Be bold, and the things that you want, if an opportunity presents itself, then go for it. You don't need to be scared anymore. If you don't have enough time, then make time. Because there's something coming for you, and there's more choices to be made. Like I said, I feel like you made the right choice. You made some kind of decision before the retrograde started, most likely. That was the right choice. And there's going to be more choices to make. So don't feel like, yay, I'm out of it already. You know, I can go on autopilot now and everything is going to go great. You still have to be conscious, be present, and make sure that you are actually going towards what you want and what you believe in. And with the Willow, I feel like, again, there's gonna be a lot of bending backwards and forwards for you, because it's gonna be tough letting all of this go. And you guys have already been through a lot, most likely. And that's what you're learning from. All of these things that you're gonna go through and are going through and have gone through, you're learning from all of that. And you lived through all of that. You made it. Pat yourself on the back for that. The universe definitely is patting you on the back for that. And realize and recognize yourself for that. And how much you've learned. Maybe look back and see how much you've learned, how much you've grown. Let's see what other cards we have here. Light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Trust your internal guidance right now. At this time, this retrograde, I feel like our intuition is going to be stronger than it ever has, especially for you guys, for your group. So definitely trust that part of you inside. Shine your light. Be confident and courageous, like I said, and whenever an opportunity for something that you want or maybe even need presents itself, go and take it. And don't be scared to close some doors that need to be closed. And here we have intervention and purpose with the divine director. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Like I said, it's just like this card. You're these little bird. You are one of these little birds. Maybe there's someone with you as well on this journey right now. And you're just being taken to the right place. Again, that doesn't mean that you can just go on autopilot and everything's going to be fine. You still have to be conscious, be present. That's the most important part of living, being here, being present in the moment, feeling how our skin is reacting to everything it touches, to the wind, to the particles, listening to music or people's voices. Everyone has a different frequency of their voice, even of their being. So, I don't know, just being present, being happy, enjoying, smiling. Smile even if you don't feel like it, and your brain is gonna start releasing, I think, hormones or something. This is not my area of expertise, but it releases something that kind of makes you even happier. Because your brain thinks, oh, okay, they're smiling, they're happy. So you get even happier. Smile, laugh. Laughing, smiling, it's good. It keeps you happier. And, you know, when you wake up, tell yourself, I'm going to be happy. This day is going to be a great day. Tell it, say it, and believe it. Say it and believe it. Speak it into reality. Manifest it. Yes. And don't worry, everything is going well. I feel like this is a big message of things are going well. Even if they seem like they aren't, even if it seems crazy, everything is going well, just like it's supposed to. The next card we have here is the Venusian energy. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. A lot about just enjoying. Just enjoy the opportunities that, again, when opportunities are being presented to you, take them. If someone asks you, oh, do you want to come with me to this really beautiful park? And you're like, I don't know, I was supposed to do this and that, and in my schedule I wrote that I should be doing this. Stop overthinking. Just go and do it. This is something, it's not like a once in a lifetime thing. If it is, definitely go and do it. But it's something that might bring a change in you. It's something that might help you relax more or help you be happier. You guys, I feel like, need to be happier. I feel like you've had a lot of sadness in your lives. And you're going to start realizing that there's a lot still in your life that's making you sad. that's keeping you sad. Pool of Christ light. Open your heart, spread unconditional love. I feel like that's part of your mission, to shine your light and spread love as well. So help yourself so that you can help others. Open your heart, open your mind to love, to light. This is the time, this is the perfect time during this Neptune retrograde to do that, to take in all of these energies, to learn from all of this, to catapult yourself to a better, higher vibration. And let's see what we got here. We got Starlight. You have been upset in the past by the actions of others, but now is the time for you to say enough and live your own life. Exactly. Whatever upset you, it's time to be honest and say it to people. Or sometimes you don't even have to say it. Sometimes you can just tell yourself, okay, I understand what I learned from this, and I'm releasing it. And then go on your own path. Trust your own inner voice. Don't listen to someone who doesn't know what's best for you. You know what's best for you, and you know that. You're probably tired of not being the main character in your story. It's time for you to become that. And Fairy and the Magic Bubble. I don't know why, but this card for some reason is just really reminding me of this Neptune retrograde. It feels like it's like encompassing the whole energy of it. I don't know why. Tell me in the comments if you guys think so too. But for some reason I'm feeling like, yes, this is the Neptune retrograde card. Just the image of it. And what it says is, look into the magic bubble and see the wonders of love and empowerment that await you. So many good things await you. Like I was saying, speak it into reality, visualize it into reality. You're very powerful. The more you stay positive, the more you keep yourself in a high vibration, the faster things will start coming to you. And in this retrograde, you can up-level yourself so much. I feel like I don't even know what else to say, group number 2. I'm just so thankful that you are here now listening to this. Thank you for listening to it. I'm thankful that I've been able to do this reading for you. Maybe there's something about being grateful as well, gratitude, expressing that for you and me, obviously. But yeah, I'm grateful for you being here watching this. And I'd be very grateful if you let me know what you thought about this reading as well. Are you feeling any of these energies already? Are you excited for the future? Are you scared? And there are some scary parts here, I'm not gonna lie. But you can get through everything. Anyway, if you're interested in a personal reading, details about how you can contact me are down below. And I hope you have a great day. Bye! Hello, group 3. You guys picked the 7 of Wands. So let's see what's going to be happening to you during this Neptune retrograde. How are the energies of this retrograde affecting you? Oh my god. Such a beautiful, positive reading. I can already see it. I can already feel it. You guys are being affected on a very physical level, which is very interesting. Because Neptune is usually a planet that kind of doesn't work so much in the physicality. It's not physical. It's like, it's mystical and dreamlike. You wouldn't expect it to come through with the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, we have the Page of Swords and the King of Swords too, and the Seven of Wands, but I don't know, so much earth energy here, really shining through, telling you that this is a time of prosperity for you. This is a time when I feel like you can do and gain a lot by having an internal kind of introspection, but also a shift in thoughts as well. Because we have the Page of Swords and the King of Swords here, I really think that you're becoming, from this Page of Swords, the King of Swords in this whole story through these months. And that change, that maturity in you is making you more abundant physically. You might actually start experiencing growth in finances or just stability when it comes to finances. And notice whether that happens. If you were usually prone to overspending, like whenever you'd get some money, you would just spend it, and then you'd be like, oh, I'm out of money again. Maybe you'll start saving more. Maybe you'll start making money from somewhere that you weren't before, or you'll get a raise. But I can see that for you, and the feeling of physical abundance, especially the feeling of being happy with your place on the planet, with your place on Earth, with where you're living, how you're looking, your physical appearance, your possessions. This doesn't mean that you're gonna have a lot of all of this. It means that you will be happy with all of this. And maybe it's partly also becoming happy and grateful for all that you have too. The growth in the mindset. With the Seven of Wands, it's quite interesting. There's a lot of battles for you to fight, a lot of things for you to do during this time. But that is what is gonna help the growth in a way. That's what incites the growth, I guess. Doing all of these things that you should be doing. Picking your battles carefully as well. And being able to receive help whenever you need it. Although the King of Swords, actually, the King of Swords, he's the king that communicates and kind of commands his employees or people around him. He asks for help. He's the one who, he's like a manager. Maybe a lot of you might actually get raises now. Or maybe it's a time for you that you can, if you are interested in building some kind of business, building it, or just somehow up-leveling yourself in these fields. Learning a lot as well about your job, new things about your area of expertise, or bringing in more things into your area of expertise. Just a lot of abundance. Honestly, you guys got such a nice group. I feel like just a lot of good things are gonna come to you. Maybe you've done a lot of work already. Ooh, maybe that's why the Seven of Wands is coming through, because you've already done a lot of work even before the retrograde. So now you're kind of enjoying the spoils of war. Let's see what other cards came through. So we have the Bluebell here. Interesting how I was saying that the Bluebell here is coming through to tell you that you can ask for help. And there will be moments where if things are feeling overwhelming, if things are, if you need a break, you can ask for help. You can ask someone for help. If there's something you don't understand, you can ask for help. Don't be scared to ask for help. Although I want to go back to the tarot cards, even though I got this card out. I already explained why it's coming through, but I want to say that the Queen and King of Pentacles coming through in the same reading really, really gives me the feeling of you becoming more complete in divine masculine and feminine side. Way. And having this independence and maturity in your physical, like, I feel like people around you are gonna see you differently now as well. They're gonna feel your energy is different. They're gonna feel that you're more mature, that you're less all over the place if you were before, that you're not just someone who just says things and has ideas. You're someone who does things. Or maybe if you were someone who, just does things and doesn't have many ideas, you're going to become someone who has suddenly many ideas. It's going to be different, obviously, for everyone. So it will be interesting to see what happens to you guys, I guess. Let me know in the comments if you're already feeling any of this. The bud, potential promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. Yes, keep going. You have worked so much already. Keep going, because I feel like complete abundance is coming to you. Everything you've worked for, it's coming into fruition. These things that you've been trying to manifest, they're coming. Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. This also kind of explains the many pentacle cards in this reading. I feel like part of why that's coming through is because in this retrograde, you will be finding out, you probably already know how different you are. Maybe what you're doing as a job or in your life is quite different, like not as usual, not as typical. I mean, if you're watching this video, yeah, you're definitely unusual. And maybe you've had some issues, troubles adapting to the ways of humans. Maybe you never understood money, you never understood why do we have to pay for water if we need it to survive? Why do we have to pay for food if we need it to survive? Many questions, little answers. But I feel like you're starting to learn now, and now's the time for you to really grow, if you haven't already, into this person who really understands how things work here, understands why you're here, what you're here to build as well. Maybe you don't fully know the details, but you have a slight understanding at least of what you're here to create, what you're here to build, and how to navigate in the planet and with the current way how things work. That doesn't mean that things won't change. Like, maybe someday people won't even have to have businesses to make money. Maybe things will work differently, but that doesn't mean that you can't do that right now and adapt to how things are. I think you are becoming much better at adapting to these things, to the earthly energies. And by doing that, you will make yourself more abundant, happier. And in that way, you're raising the vibration of yourself and of the planet. And yeah, keep going. You're on the right track. Things are going great. And lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Ooh. Maybe you guys have lived on Earth before and have done all of this, or you've done all of this in some kind of other way, on another planet, in an energetic way. But you know exactly how to deal with this. It's like, even if you've never had a life on Earth, somehow you went through someone else's experience. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but there's this concept of kind of, I forgot the word, but I'm going to try to explain it. Imprinting on other people's lives. So that's why a lot of people might remember or have in regressions, past life regressions, a life as Cleopatra, for example, because they imprinted on that life so that they can know kind of how to do what they're supposed to do. Maybe their mission is similar to hers. And I feel like even if you have never lived on Earth before, I feel like you might have imprinted on someone's life who's done exactly what you're supposed to do now and what you're doing. So you have all of the information in you. You have all of that energy in you. And let's be honest, it's all happened anyway already. Time is not linear. So even though we are currently in this present moment, the future is also existing, and there is a future where you have achieved everything that you have wanted, everything that you want, everything that you might need. Anyway, look for the signs, pay attention and expect an answer. Now is a time when you're going to be getting a lot of signs, maybe through dreams, through thoughts, through people randomly on the street telling you random things that might not make sense at the start, but trust me, at some point they might start making sense. Look for signs. There's going to be signs for you. Pay attention. Now is a time when I think you're very open to these things. You're going to be a very open channel. That's what I'm getting. And signs are much easier sent to you now. So if you have any questions as well, just ask and those will be answered. New opportunities. Declutter your life, glimpse a magical doorway. So maybe by removing some things from the past, like some clutter, decluttering even your room, your house, maybe doing that and removing all of that. Maybe you've already done that. And if you have, then now is the time to go to the new opportunities, to see all of the new things that can come through for you. And again, a lot of signs are going to be sent to you at the right time. I mean, the numbers are big signs. Always look at those. Always check what the numbers you saw mean. And be excited for the future, because if you're not already seeing some of these new things, they're going to be coming. Take charge. Lead by example and walk your talk. I see why all of these court cards came through. Being a leader is definitely what you're here to do. You are some kind of leader, some kind of person that you're the first in something. First in your family, first in your area, first in your town, city, country, and maybe even first on the whole planet to do something in particular. But even if you're just the first in the family, that's a big step. So by you taking some kind of action, going towards these new things, feeling abundant, feeling this energy, being abundant, being successful. By you doing all of that, you're showing everyone else that they can also do that. You're inspiring. You're an inspiration to others. Remember that. So when you feel called, act. You're going to get, again, a lot of messages, a lot of signs during these next few months. Maybe even write them down and then look at them in the future. Fairy godmother, get out of your shell and allow yourself to sing out loud with the music of the day. So have fun, enjoy your time, enjoy yourself, sing, dance, just be yourself, let yourself shine. We're here to have fun. Ultimately, we're here to have fun. Why do we play games? To have fun. There's games that can be really hard, that can make people angry by how hard they are, that you may have to redo 1,000 times just so you can beat a level. But in the end, you're there to have fun. You're playing it to have fun. And in the end, there's a satisfaction to completing something. So if you think of life as a game, have fun. Enjoy it. You didn't come here to just suffer and cry all day, or to just work all day. You came here to have fun. Enjoy. Wisteria Fairy, unleash the power within you to make changes. Ask to be given the wisdom that will allow you to grow. A lot of asking and about messages. Again, ask and you shall receive. Ask questions, you'll receive answers. Ask for wisdom, you will receive it. And again, about unleashing the power within you to make changes, new opportunities, being a leader, following the hopes, and having that power within you. You guys, I'm feeling the super amazing energy from you. Just so beautiful. And I'm so grateful that I was able to, in a way, connect with you. So thank you. Thank you for watching, but also for for just being, for being yourselves. I'm so grateful that you're here, and if you got to this part of the video, could you comment fairy? Just so I can see that you did get to this part. I'm curious. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments also what you thought about this. If you're feeling some of this already, are you excited for the future? I'm excited for your future, honestly. And if you're interested in a personal reading, details about how you can do that are down below. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Bye!